It do not matter. Clip on a Ruger, look like a rule.
Okay, so I'm back, and before the video starts, it's greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, Chrisean, she goes live, right? Basically talking about this. Well, for one, she went live because I guess she wanted to show y'all she was at her appointment with the baby and stuff like that, and then BlueFace became the topic. So we all know BlueFace keeps threatening to take the baby from Chrisean, right? And a lot of people not liking it. She isn't liking it. She got emotional on the live. She started crying and stuff like that. This is after he said the baby don't got my name. The baby wasn't born in California. I didn't sign a birth certificate. I'm straight on school, y'all. I'm straight. Basically saying fuck the baby, right? Now, remember how Chrisean said she didn't want BlueFace at the delivery, right? She got on live a couple times. The first live was her on the way to the hospital because her Braxton Hicks was bad and she couldn't sit down and stuff. When she got off live, they told her it wasn't Braxton Hicks and she is now in labor. She said when they told her that she was in labor, she called BlueFace and he didn't answer. In the text messages, she said it. She said, "Blue, I called you before I started delivering. I was only 2 centimeters. He ain't pick up." He didn't even deny it in the text messages. After she's saying all that type of stuff about the baby, he's talking about Lil Baby. This man is literally mad because she ate at Lil Baby restaurant in Atlanta. You really mad about food? You're mad about food, that she went to his restaurant and ate food? Like, for instance, this message. She said, "You talking about everything but our son." He said, "There's nothing to talk about. I can't see the nigga, gotta wait my turn. You gonna tell me some other stuff over a tweet, then what? That's my point. You cut me out the process, so you gotta deal with it till I'm able. I live in LA. Said, "What you mean you can't see your son? I was calling you before I started delivering when I found out that I'm 2 centimeters dilated. Blue, you was 2 hours away from me. I swear you ain't tell me about Miami, and I ain't say nothing about Baltimore, but for some reason, God still had us close." She also showed them text messages proving that he really is mad about Lil Baby, right? He said, "You trying to get that man attention, and you trying to go through her to get it. I know a groupie when I see one." He said, "At that man restaurant, leaving taste test reviews and enjoy the baby and your time at home. I don't want to argue about it no more. You did too much." Mind y'all, this is the same man that said Jaden is for him. He don't care about Chrisean no more. Blah, blah, blah. Then why are you mad that she was eating at Lil Baby restaurant? Where's Jaden? Internet saying you in love with Jaden, you messed up, you gonna fix it, blah, 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 but you arguing with Chrisean about Lil Baby. Make it make sense. Now, remember how I just said she was like, "Blue, I called you when I found out I was in labor. I was 2 centimeters dilated, blah, blah, blah." After all those text messages that she put, he went and said, "I'm not chasing nothing, no female that's chasing like another man. I'm sorry, I just can't." What the fuck does that have to do with you and her calling you to tell you that she's in labor? Now he on Twitter trying to play the victim, in my opinion. He said, literally admitted not inviting me. How can you fix your mouth to say I didn't come because of something else? How does that even register? Nigga, we just seen the messages. We literally just seen the messages. Why are you lying? Think about it. BlueFace is someone who wants to be right all of the time, right? So if Chrisean said in the text messages, "What do you mean I called you when I was 2 centimeters dilated?" Wouldn't you think he called that out as a lie? You think he would just go with that? No. And didn't your mom said Blue didn't go to the delivery because he didn't want to mess his relationship up with Jaden. Your mom said that. Y'all lying. Now, that tweet that I just read from him, he's getting bashed like hell. They like, "Bro, we just seen the messages. Why you lying? Blah, blah, blah." Yeah, everyone sees it, bro. Like, I live in LA. I'll see him when I see him. What? You was just in Miami. How did you get to Miami? On a plane. You went back to California. How did you get back to California? On a plane. Well, child, anyway, I'm talking too much. So Chrisean, she was on live crying and stuff like that. She was like, "You not taking my son. You was just on live exposing your son for clicks and views." He was, let's be honest, that did happen. The son said he was scared and stuff like that. BlueFace still went on with it. I'm just saying, we can't act like it didn't happen. Just like when he said he don't want his son to get molested and Chrisean's whole family got molested and stuff like that. We can't act like they're not on the internet arguing about molesting stuff. Like, we can't act like it didn't happen. Chrisean, like, you gay, and if you try to get my child taken, I'm gonna try to get your child taken because you got stuff on the internet that's doing all this with your kid and stuff like that. I'm gonna put in all the important clips because she was on live for a while. I'm gonna put in all the important clips. So here y'all go.
About to go on labor, but long story short, Blue's in Miami. He ain't telling me he was in Miami. I ain't telling him I was in Baltimore. We not together. But when niggas found out I was 2 centimeters, and I was contracting, I was like, when I hung up and they really was like, "Oh yeah, it's not Braxton Hicks, you're in labor." This nigga wasn't picking up. wasn't whatever. And that's cool. So I'm like, okay, if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it. Like, so you want it this way? No, bro, you was 2 hours away by the grace of God. So it don't matter what we was going through. He like, I'm not finna chase you chasing. Who am I chasing? What are you talking about? You just sound insecure. You making it about a nigga while you ain't come see your son? Like, whatever we got going on, it has nothing to do with you supporting your son. That's it. And then don't try to make it seem like I'm that weird baby mother, like keeping your son away from you. I'm not keeping your son away from you. He bringing up every little thing that I did. See your kid. I don't even care. I don't want child support. Just to come support the little dude. But it's cool because when I start playing like, it's not your kid, it's my junior and nobody else junior. Don't try to make it seem like I was the bad guy. He like, I'm not in LA. I mean, I'm in LA. I'm not in Baltimore. He was in Miami. What are you talking about? 2 hours away from Baltimore. That's a 2 hour flight. That's what it is. You think like, if I don't have you, I'm going to hurt. I mean, I'm not going to hurt. The baby's going to hurt. Like, but I see how you run shit, regulation with your kids. They hurt all the time, so. Fuck. You got your son. Talking about, and then you try to say you're going to take custody. How you going to take custody? How you going to take custody when you tell Live to watch your kid while you about to fondle with his mother, and then he put his little, no supervision. But, and you think you fit for taking custody? Yo, stop playing with me. Like, just say you hurt. You hurt that I don't, like, I'm not with the program no more. You can't control me no more. Then you expose your son by telling the world that he had dick pics of his dick in his phone. What is wrong with you? You were supposed to coach him, get his ass, not laugh about it. Now he gonna think it's funny. I went to Atlanta, right? But me and Face went to Atlanta together. I'm gonna just tell the story. Me and Face, we went to Atlanta together. I wasn't really feeling him. We still planning about the baby.
Good shit.
So he like, yeah, I got this little vlog, this little smashing pass. I'm like, okay, so you wanna go drag? Okay, go drag. So I let him drag, but while he dragging, I'm like, all right, I'm finna go drag too. So we met up with my little brother, went to campus. Nigga, he took me. So we got into it at the hotel.
I knew it was gonna come back that night.
And then Josh was on standby, like, ready to come get me. And we get into it, and then I said, all right, I'm gonna go get the backwoods. I never came upstairs. I went to a whole nother hotel room, checked myself. No, just get, huh? Me? Can you go get some? All right, go to the store real quick. Let me tell my story real quick. All right, come on. So, all right. So, we dispersed. I basically left him in a room by himself. And, yeah, he called me like, hey, we were supposed to look at homes. I'm like, y'all don't even want to do this shit no more. I know what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get my checks back. You're trying to gain access and control. And you just like, he giving pimp daddy vibes. Like, he wanted my check, whatever. Long story short, he was telling me in order for me to help him, I had to give him my crazy in love checks, the ones that I got split up when we split up. So, because I was giving him my money, because I'm like, yeah, you my nigga, I got you, win. Now that he not my nigga and I took all my shit back. Oh, thank you so much. A couple days.
My grandson's 14 months, but I remember when they were
Yeah, he's a good baby. He don't really cry unless
like
he's...
it. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. I need all the love. Fuck. So, back to what I was saying.
Where you
Cause
going?
we about to go home. All right, let me tell a story first before we get in this car. All right. Can you go?
All right, let me see your car. I'm gonna get some food. You want something to eat? There's a food spot right here.
Yeah, get whatever you get.
Where's your card?
Where's your card? Yo, my little brother is annoying as shit.
Where's your card?
Where's your card? So look, so then,
All right, who do you want?
so then look, let me tell you. So look. So we was talking about like having this little middle situation, like, oh yeah, Well, I was saying, oh yeah, we gonna work this little thing out for the kid. Like, you know, like, okay, like do things together, get the house together, but like more in my control and all this other. But I knew it was a catch. He wanted my checks. So I'm looking at him like, yo, you don't got what I left you with? You want the new money? That is crazy. So I'm like, yeah, he's manipulative, he's lying, he's not making sense at all. We fly back to LA together at 5 a.m. I said, fuck that flight. I checked myself in a whole different hotel, a whole different room, went to sleep. Like I said, Lord, I'm not finna stress. I'm finna just go to sleep. I woke up. When I woke up, booked my flight. When I booked my flight and went to LA, when I went to, like, I'm not going with you. Like, I'm not with you. Like, first I'm not switching my checks back over. Like, why is you my baby father, yo? And then it's crazy because we made money together and you acting like I took any of that money with me when I left. And then he thinking like it was a nigga, it was no couple $100,000. That's for sure. It was way more than that. So I'm just looking at this nigga like, so why do you want my new money for you to help me? He's just trying to manipulate me and bringing me, like, to control me, like, again. So I'm like, okay, cool. He trying to do that pimp daddy shit. Not with it. Boom. So that same day, I'm getting on my flight. My little brother, he know the little spot, little baby restaurant, whatever. So when we pulled up, I stayed in the car. Well, when I got out, it was kind of hot. But I tried to quickly get back in the car, so I let my little brother handle everything, like the transactions, picking out the food. So I got back in the car like, no, that shit is doing too much. So then the person that was in there selling the food wanted a promo video. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting on no car doing no promo video, but like, if you, just whip out your camera if you're ready, we'll wham. So I did a little video, a little he texted my phone about reviewing that restaurant. And then made it a real big thing. So that was the real reason why you're like not trying to see me. Then when he found out I was in Baltimore, he trying to connect the dots. When originally I was really invited from Gloss. I don't know who else was going to be there. So he made it about another nigga. So again, so it was just weird. I'm about to have this kid. For some odd reason, while we beefing, we're 2 hours away from each other. It shouldn't stop you. Nothing should stop you from seeing your kid. That's it. If you really care about having kids and shit or whatever, and this is your baby, I would think like it don't matter what we going through, you gonna show up. Fuck, you never know. I would have put you. He would have been a Jonathan Jr. Jonathan wasn't there. He's Big Rock, Chrisean Jr. now. Like, you weird. Like, what are you doing? Like I'm not no weird bitch, but I'm not finna let you control my checks no more. I'm not finna let you just not. I'm not finna just let you do what you used to do to me. So he get on live talking like, oh yeah, she planned it out. No, I'm just really good out in Baltimore. Like, I live with my godparents and they ain't regular people. They millionaires. They have a whole lawyer firm. Like, niggas is good. Like, I always stayed in school, made sure I surrounded myself with great people, coaches, and support when I was homeless because my mother was on drugs. You get what I'm saying? So Baltimore already had it figured out and already had my support system figured out before I even left Baltimore to go to Cali to follow my dreams, go to school, and you know how that go. So by the grace of God, I end up having my kid where I had him at. But while I'm talking to my baby father, he mad about little baby. Talking about, you trying to get another nigga attention. I said, bro, you with a whole nother. Why do you care that me and baby don't even, the last time I ever received a message from baby was when he was like, why fool acting like that? You know you little sis. Cause I didn't come off like I wanted to fuck, bro. That nigga was really just like cool as shit when I met him. He wanted to like tap in, like, all right, lock in with me or whatever. I never got to it because Blue jealous, insecure. So I respected that. So he screenshotted, exposed what baby said, try to go viral off of it. Like, why would you screenshot? Why would you take the messages? Why would you take the messages and then try to explain like, oh, that he calling Chrisean like little sis, nigga, you ain't no son of, like, he tried to go viral off the situation. So respectfully, I never reached back out. I never like me and baby just never text. Like, and we wasn't texting like that, yo. Like, oh my God, it's just annoying as shit. Like, I'm in the industry, I'm in the limelight. There's niggas saying how I got potential to be a star and do this and do that. Yeah, when they see me in real life, they really show love. Like, so I'm like, okay, you just made this whole situation about another nigga. But that's just your way, just manipulating me and making me feel like, yeah, you just want to be outside. Bet, stay outside. Nigga, I called this nigga, text this nigga. And then I got receipts. We texting about little baby just now. Because I'm like, on some real, what really stops you from coming? He like, you. You was thirsty the other day when you left me. How the f*** bring you to Atlanta and you was thirsty for another nigga? What? I left you in the room after you left me in the room. You try to say you was ready to go do this. And then you hate the image of showing up with Chrisean because Chrisean is, he like, it's not your show. You can't make everything about you. I said, bro, we together. What are you talking about? So basically, he was saying like, when we got to that little smashing pass video, it's going to be all about Chrisean rocking her belly. Why do you care? It's your belly. It's your baby inside me. Like, what are you talking about? So his hat covering his face. He good. My baby good. I'm waiting for my food, and I'm trying to get this story out because I don't like this narrative he trying to run with for some clout. Then he trying like, okay, cool, put on a bitch that he should have been put on. Stop trying to make it seem like enforce something that you know that's not true. She's just scared. She don't got a mind her own. Me, I got a mind of my own, and I got a big heart, so I allow my manipulate me. Not for long, though. I let my walk over me, but not for long, though. I let niggas drag on me, but not for long, though. I don't know, she just can't think for herself, and that's her. Like, and it's crazy because I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you, but Mr. Junior need his father. But then, like, I be watching shit. I don't think he needs you for real, y'all. Your kids is, they don't know. Your kids do not know the Lord first. Let's start there. Your kids don't know the Lord. They know how to post up with their camera though and put their tongues out. And then you like to like play with your son for clout. Don't ever my son is he. And then that dumb. Like, she's just dumb. She cool for you for clout and money, but allowing you to disrespect her kids in front of her. She weird. Why? Because I'm gonna go to jail for mine. You hear me? Let you play it about Junior, nigga. I'm going to jail for mine. I don't care for no clout, no money. It's him being the baby mother, like the bitter baby mom, like. And then keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take custody." You have no say so. Don't ever, bro. Nobody taking my kid from, bro. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. You know how much shit I took when I was pregnant with him? Nobody taking my baby, yo. So go in over there and take that shit. You hear me? Like no. We fall short because you don't control my funds no more. I left what you took. Straight up. You acting like I can't get that shit back. I can get all that shit back if I wanted to. I don't want that shit. I want new money, bro. I don't want that trauma money. That I went through trauma making that shit. I wasn't happy making all that money. You can keep that money. I'm gonna make happy money. Me and Junior. Went there to put this. What you said. You went there to perform for another man. I said, "This is what you wanted." Damn, my face. Basically, I said, "No, this is what." Proving a point. Nothing should never stopped you. Why would I come out there? What you mean? Why would you come out there? I said no. Gloss invited me. I gave a screen record how the Gloss invited me. So he said, "You trying to get a man's attention? You trying to get through her to get to be agreed? I know one when I see one. You at the man restaurant tasting the food for views." I said, "Oh my God, he really crazy. Like all I did was eat at. I'm in Atlanta. I wanted to drop at whatever was hot, eating good. Like what are you talking about?" I'm saying I was invited by a female. Enjoy your baby and your time. I said, plus, I wanted to finish my music. I'm explaining. No one's trying to get nobody attention. Josh brought me to the food place. Nothing was wrong with that, what I did. You just hella salty and you doing spiteful. Play victim. Stop being weird. I'm talking about your child. You talking about some nigga. I don't over text then. I said, what are you talking about? I didn't tell you. I was texting you and calling. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't see your son? I was calling you before I started delivering. When I found out I was 2 centimeters dilated, Blue, you was 2 hours away from me. I swear you ain't telling me about Miami. I ain't tell you nothing about B-more. But for some odd reason, God still had us close, bro. Like, there was still an opportunity. You get what I'm saying? I said we still was close for some odd reason. You was in LA. If you wasn't in LA, you was 2 hours away, weirdo. I didn't cut you out. You was probably heard about the little baby shit. You still trying to drag it out, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do nothing with little baby. I don't.
So if you found this video interesting, and I hope you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.